Alright, so in this video I will attempt to create I don't know what I'm gonna create. Should I just go off the whim? Should I do a, you know, Christmas special? I don't know. So the two palettes we're going to use today, Box of Crayons by the Crayon Case, and Watch Me Blush, also by the Crayon Case. What colors? I think I know the color I want to use. I think I want to do like a warm sunset-esque, maybe. Or should I do Christmas? I think I want to do Christmas. I'm going to attempt this Christmas thing. We're going to attempt a Christmas thing. An attempt because, like I said, I'm no professional. But we're learning together, right? What a team effort. Okay, so the first brush I'm going to use today, I think I will only need 2, 3. I will need 3. Because I want to add red down here. I think I know. Okay, so for my the first color I'm going to put down is tan. So like from my brow bone. What you do with one side, you want to do to the other. A transfer color is applied, but I think I'm gonna do, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do layers of like reddish orangey colors, and then get into like color I'm using in this palette is Tangerine. Wow, what not a steady hand I have. I'm probably gonna wipe that off with a makeup wipe later, but not right now. I'm really just building colors on so it can look like a natural transition. The next color we're going to build on is Cranberry in the same palette. I took another tapered brush, just so I could blend in these colors a lot better. No harsh lines. If it's alright, baby, here I am. The next color we're going to add on is red from the crayon case box of crayons. So now that we have the red on both eyelids, I am going to do a nice, pretty little cut crease. So I could do the green inside. I'm just praying this turn out well. That's it. That's all. That's love. Do a good cut crease. Actually, I have a brush for this. Well, we just gonna use this one today. So that's how you know where to draw the cut crease. seems like no one tells anybody how honestly tedious and difficult this part is. This skill is. Then we're gonna take the green. This green is amazing. I really messed up, y'all, but I wasn't gonna not record it because the end thing ended up turning out great anyway. So I took some berry from the box of crayons palette. I'm lying, that's from Watch Me Blush. So I took the color berry from the Watch Me Blush and I just blended it on the end of that green, you see? So I just blend it all on there. Blend, 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 blend. Like, it still looks a mess. So like, it's just not working out too well. But yeah. Okay, so can you see how that cut crease isn't really all that straight? And it's not blended. It looks a mess. It just doesn't go well, right? So what I had to end up doing was taking more concealer to make the line more straight, you know, just so it could look more presentable. Okay, so as y'all can see, I'm doing some real surgery to this cut crease. This isn't something I do all the time. It's just difficult. So what I did was, in the midst of fixing the cut crease, I did not make such a like bold ending to the concealer. I kind of like faded it out a bit, so I went back and added more berry, and that's what's helping me blend it. It's helping me blend that mofo, because I've really messed up, and I'm just trying to make it a, you know, seamless, you know, blend from the green to the red to the berry, just to make it look better. I'm also using the red at the top just so it could be, you know, more blended as well. So I'm doing back and forth with the same brushes I've been using. Of course, I'm not mixing the green with the red or the berry with the red, simply because it's just darker. It's not the same tones. But I'm definitely using the taper brush from the red. You see, I'm going over it just to bring that red back to the table. Just a little bit. But I'm still blending, like blend. I was not giving up, y'all. It's too late. I done already committed, and I had work. Look, you can't give up. If you want to get good, you got to make the best from your mistakes, and that's what y'all are witnessing today. Remember I gave y'all that rule about what you do to one side, you got to do to another? I done got so, you know, caught up in that mistake. I totally just said forget that rule, but I pretty much did the same thing with this eye. I think I learned my lesson. I put a little more concealer on the brush so it could be harder to spread, as you can see. And then, you know, I just went on and did the same thing. I used the green, and then I used that berry to blend. But it's like that other eye is just like a guinea pig for makeup for me, because that's the eye I start on, and that's the eye I end up jacking up. But it'll be alright. It looks pretty scary. Just so I could save time on this tutorial, I sped up the last parts with like my face foundation and all that good jazz. As you all know, this is Fenty Beauty in the shade 400. I put on my foundation like that just so I make sure I have enough for my whole face. I hate having to reapply over dry foundation. And I just, you know, blend until it's all done. Towards this part I kind of started to rush because it was literally like 30 minutes or so until I had to be to work, maybe. So I just got crazy. I didn't do a whole lot of good old blending at the top near my forehead, simply because I know I'm gonna put a hat on, so it's no point in, you know, jazzing it up all the way up to there. You know, listen, that eyeshadow really freaked me out. So throughout the video you can see me really trying to fix it. Yeah, I got makeup all over my shirt, but you know, y'all getting the real deal, baby, the real deal. NARS concealer in the color Sulcre Dohe. Listen, we ain't doing this again, but yeah, that's the shade. I think I'm gonna go to the shade as a caramel. I think I'm trying that shade next. So I blend this concealer, and it actually went on pretty well yesterday. I was actually surprised. I had no complaints. And then I'm like, wow, look at my eyeshadow. It looks great. You know, after I put foundation on and concealer, it looks fabulous. So on this part, I start to notice how my eyeshadow, one side, the line is like straight, and the other side, it looked like it needs some help. So I just used a little concealer to help clean it up, you know, and I'm going to blend that in. It was kind of a risky move, but I'm like, I believe I could do it. I just used the tail of my beauty blender and just started going crazy with the blending. Because I don't know, I just like it to look somewhat the same. It ain't going to be perfect, but I just like it to look, you know, uniform. I'm cleaning up some of that green eyeshadow over there in the corner. It's looking all crazy, you know, looking like green everywhere. Kazootake. So now while I'm baking, I'm putting on my lashes, and I literally squeeze so much glue out and it gets all over the freaking lash. And I'm like, how am I going to fix this? I'm like, okay, the devil was trying me today, but I got it together. I cleaned it up. I used the excess glue that was on the lash to put on the strip. Obviously I didn't wait long enough for it to dry. Usually I wait like 30 seconds, but I told you I was in a rush, and it lays right on. So I'm gonna just lay it down, and I actually trimmed these lashes, and I was surprised at how good they ended up. I know a lot of people are like, you gotta trim them first, make sure it fits your eye, blah 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 blah. I don't necessarily do all that. If it fit, it fit. If it don't, I never had to pair that in. So that's that. The only reason why I trimmed these was because the ends of them had glue on it, so I just like cut it off because I already knew it was gonna fall off if I tried to peel it. Now I'm taking some MAC mineralizing powder in the shade Deep Brown, or like Deep Tone. You know how they have like light, then medium and deep. It's in color Deep. It helps with the powder, the translucent powder that I use, simply because it's so much lighter than my skin. The mineralizing powder will help, it blend, blend, blend. I'm telling y'all, this is the blend channel. Now I'm taking a crease brush and I'm adding some of that tan eyeshadow. I'm gonna layer it up like I did at first. I did a little bit of tan, a little tangerine, and now I'm using the cranberry, just to help it, bring out my eyes. I think it looks great. What y'all think? This look really came together. It almost makes me want to cry. I'm about to take another tapered brush, a different one that I usually use for highlight, in the tear duct of my eye. I'm using the Honor Roll highlighter from the crayon case, and I'm just putting it in the tear duct, just to give me a jingle bell look, gold, red, green, Christmas theme. Book me. Not only do I put it in my tear duct, I also put it on my brow bone. The brow bone is the bone right below your eyebrow, right under it, where you usually see the concealer. So I'm literally just, you can see how it affects it much better on the right side, looking at the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did, and I just, added a little razzle dazzle. Okay, so it was a little too much red eyeshadow on my face, so I just took some concealer and, blend, blend, blend. Concealer is like an eraser. I think I told y'all in my last video. It's like an eraser, and it's like whiteout. Whiteout is a form of erasing, but for more permanent things. So if I have a mistake, I'm taking some concealer and I'm using the concealer to fix it. Either it's going to cover it, it's going to help blend it, it's going to help just take it away. Concealer is the best eraser. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick to contour my face. I have a brush that I use for this particular, specifically. But like I said, I was rushing, so I just went on here with my beauty blender and was like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I put it a little higher than I should, simply because it's going to blend, I have more range. If I put it too low, then I can't bring it down. I like to just, put it a little above the stopping point, just so when I blend it, I won't be afraid to really get up in there. Get all up in there. Get all up in there. Now I'm taking the form of like powder, contour powder, and just deepening those lines. See, I put too much on it. Now I look like, you know, someone just swiped my face. So now I'm just blending it out, blending it out, blending it out. Because that's the same brush that I used for the mineralizing powder, and it helped tone it down some. The only reason why I didn't get too upset or go too crazy about that was because the blush is going to help balance it, and so will the highlight. That's the mascara I told you all about in my very first video. Some of the best mascara I've ever used. Total Temptation by Maybelline. Look at those bottom lashes. You don't even have to zoom in to see them. And it helps with, you know, with lashes. Ooh, it's just like amazing. It makes my heart melt. I got it in my eye. Oh my goodness. Stabbed myself in the eye with the mascara. Crying. I'm using mascara on my eyebrow hair just to hold the eyebrow hairs in place, and it also adds a lot more detail. This blush is by NYX. It's called Nude to Me. And like I told you, it helps. It's not really a brownish, but it does help with my contour when I do it a little too heavy. Like, look at it. It's kind of, I don't know why it's red. To finish up this look, I just added some highlight. I used the Honor Roll highlight from the crayon case with a little bit of Trophy White from Fenty on my cupid's bow, my nose, forehead, and my chin. And then I used the Bare eyeliner from the crayon case with Fenty's lip gloss.